As the drivers begin to climb into their cars down on the grid, the excitement is really building at this magnificent circuit. Baku's city circuit then. It's an unpredictable 3.7-mile track around the streets of the Azerbaijan capital. 20 turns for our drivers to navigate today, including the infamous Turn 8, one of the tightest and most challenging corners of the season. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, and Verstappen, Albon, Ocon, Behrman, and Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Sainz, Yuki Tsunoda, and Antonelli, Gasly, Doohan, Liam Lawson, and Nico Hülkenberg. Hadja and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Hello and welcome to another one of my race prediction videos. At the moment you still see tire strategy I chose or modified. Yeah, I wanted to go medium and soft tires and not hard and medium or something like that. And here we are in the introductory lap, or introduction lap. Formation lap is the word. Slowly we start, since everybody else is starting slowly. Tires are already kind of warmed up, it looks like. At least the back tires. But the front tires are still a little cold. But that you can easily change with this weaving I'm doing. Yeah, thanks Jeff for the weather update. I'm starting as 18th. You know, considering the latest qualifying results by of Hulkenberg, I think that could actually happen. And Baku is one of the tracks, one of the street circuits I am a little better at than, for example, Monaco. Lawson is in front of me, Hadja and my teammate Bortoleto behind, and yeah, there are some different tire choices for the start, which I like. Front tires are still a little cold. Finally getting closer and closer to the starting grid. Now the tires are getting in the front tires also are getting in the good range, and if not, I mean in racing speed, 1 or 2 corners I guess, and they would be up to the optimal temperature, but I think at the moment they already kind of are. Here I'm kind of messing up. I don't understand why or how, but I'm messing up the parking position. So it has to be corrected by the computer, and here we go with the start. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and go, go, go! Yeah, not the ideal start. I kind of went on the power a little late there, I guess. Managed to overtake a few, though. Yeah, it's kind of jamming up in the corners. so I have to brake a little early. Now 16th, so as a whole in the moment I gained 2 positions. Yeah, not quite confident enough to overtake Gasly there. Maybe I could have. Yeah, the wall is always getting very close here. And there I really make use of the overtake mode on the battery. Maybe in this race I've used it a little too excessively, but yeah, I don't know. No DRS.
DRS now available.
No DRS yet, but on the next DRS section I could use it, but at the moment I'm out of the 1 second window to be able to use it. So now my opponent behind me has a little advantage over me.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
What are they doing there? Some kind of contact going on there. They wanted to go through the turn, how do you say it? 3 wide, I guess.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Or maybe 3 by 3. Yeah. I get a compliment and immediately I kind of go into the wall. So I guess the front wing is a little damaged now, which costs me a few performance points, but it wasn't very noticeable. And there, I've already almost completely drained the battery here. But I think it's more useful to use it in the lower speed regions than when you've already kind of almost achieved top speed. I guess I also used the battery excessively because I didn't get, or at least at the moment I don't get DRS very often, or I'm not sure if I even have gotten it once at the moment. Yeah, on the display in the bottom right you can see that I think the left, of course the left part of the front wing is a little damaged.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Yeah, getting overtaken by Tsunoda here. But finally I get DRS. Once again very close to the wall. And I think I've planned my pit stop to be in lap 6 or so. I rather think lap 7 or something. Since there's 13 laps, I wanted to go a little less laps, of course, on the soft tire, since soft tire.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Yep. Since the soft tire, of course, gets worse sooner than the other tire compounds.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Yeah, man, once again, this time on the right side, I damaged the front wing. So maybe I could have just continued like that, since it also is only a small damage, but since I've now damaged both sides, and in the race at least, I just decided to have the front wing changed. And
the car in front is a second a lap faster.
And I decided to go in sooner. Or did I even? I'm finishing this lap and then I'm going in. Yeah, maybe one lap.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Yeah, got the optimal turn-in done. And considering that the front...
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Since the front wing has been changed, or considering that it has been changed, it was a good pit stop, I think. At least that's also what Jeff said. And yeah, no safety car. I don't have too much experience with safety cars, but since I have started doing longer races than, for example, those only 5-lap races, it might happen a little more often. And you don't see this here, or maybe if you have looked at the number of laps, then you might have noticed that it took me quite some time to catch up to the rest of the field, I guess. But no, I'm there, and safety car
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Yes, thank you. The safety car is coming in this lap, as you have just heard. Front tires have gotten cold a little. Not too much. And of course I have been trying to keep them warm. Now here we go again, or I wasn't quite so sure where we going, and then I was sure and then hit the power again. So I haven't really been able to make much use of those soft tires, of those faster tires so far, and at the moment I'm last. Norris was disqualified. As I later looked up, he parked the car in the wrong way, in a forbidden way. I don't know.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Also, Antonelli in P16 isn't the best position for him at the moment. And I think it was unlucky for me that the safety car only was, what's the word, at the moment I can't come up with the word. Probably very surely later I will, released, I guess. It wasn't the best timing that it was only released after I've just done my pit stop, and I think everyone else then did the pit stop.
Race mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
During the safety car period. Oh, yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Gap to your teammate ahead, 2.6 seconds.
DRS only activated now. Yeah, I didn't expect them to become that slow, but watching it now, I think it was because Pierre Gasly was getting slow.
Okay, clear.
And also, I later checked what happened there. He had some sort of mechanical failure. We'll see a little later what it was in detail, what it was exactly. So I think now once again the front wing is damaged. But of course I'm not coming in at them anymore before the end of the race. It's not only 2 laps left now, and the front wing isn't damaged too badly. Which might be a little unrealistic, but I think I chose not, or I didn't choose realistic damage. And I hope that's okay. Now Lawson in front, he will give me DRS, at least at the moment. Maybe I can overtake him. There's one immediately behind me as well. Is that the other Racing Bull? It looks like it. Hadjar. Yeah, why am I getting overtaken when I have DRS as well? Is it because of the damaged front wing? Or has he used his battery more? Is the car just better? Or the... Oh no. What is happening? But I think I managed to overtake him here. Yeah, what I was going to say, or did he manage to accelerate a little better out of the corner before the high-speed section? or a combination of those factors. I feel like I have to use the battery so much in this race. It's getting now a little harder to turn the car effectively. So now we are, I think, once again between the two racing bulls.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.5 seconds.
Final time in this race, going through every section of the track. Tire usage, tire degradation is alright, I think, for the amount of laps I've done with them. And I mean, it's not about points at this point anymore. If it hadn't been anymore or before. But at least I'm trying to keep P17, but yeah, you can see it's not happening. So I'm kind of last because the two others behind me.
A couple of things didn't go as good as they should maybe, but all fun and learning, eh? I felt it was not a bad effort.
Yeah, I agree. But the other two were disqualified behind me.
And as we've said so many times in
Or
the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
Or dropped out of the race.
It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
So if you're familiar with my format, this will be my prediction for every driver. Except Jack Doohan, then that will of course be, what's his name? Colapinto. Lewis Hamilton winning, I don't see that happen at the moment, but you never know. Also, I'm not too sure about disqualification of Lando Norris. Parking at a dangerous place. And then Pierre Gasly, yeah, mechanical failure. Okay, it only says mechanical failure. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you'll turn in again and tune in again, I mean. And I wish you a good time and take care. Bye bye.